All right, yeah, we're back in the closet, hanging out, kicking it.
Oh, we started?
We have started.
I'm over here taking pictures.
Taking pictures.
I am taking pictures.
Taking pictures.
Don't ever do that again.
Taking pictures.
Please don't.
That's my rock and roll voice. That's my rock and roll voice.
You're a mess. What do you got going on?
Oh, snap.
What are you doing?
Videoing you.
You're videoing
videoing
Nice.
you. Oh, that's the podcasting.
Well,
Ian.
Here's the thing.
Working hard tonight.
I have a question for you.
What's the question?
I have a question. And you have to answer honestly, okay?
Oh,
No, I'm serious. No, you have to answer. You have to answer honestly. Because if not, I got to know the truth. I got to know if this actually happens. Because I read something the other day and I was like, how? What? Do you ever get sad after sex? Think about it for a second. You don't have to answer right away. Because instinctively you would be like, no, why? But think about it. Do you ever get sad after sex? Do you want me to leave the room and you can answer honestly on the podcast and I'll come back and I'll just listen to it later?
I have never, not with you.
Oh!
No regrets. No regrets. No, I can't think of a time I have...
Oh, was that a notification? Take off his shoe.
I can't think of a time where things have commenced.
Things have commenced.
And I have been sad. Now, there's been many times I've been sad for you. I'm like, gosh, poor girl.
But you've never been actually sad.
But I haven't been like, no, I never wanted to curl up in the fetal position and cry. But I see that it's probably going down a road where people are releasing and getting into like a more zen state.
It says that about 4 out of every 10 guys have experienced the post-hump slump. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I've never heard of the post.
Until I read it.
The post-pump slump.
Yeah. It says that while the cliche has it that most men begin dozing off in a contented stupor right after a roll in the hay, a significant number of guys get sad afterwards. It's a common phenomenon. In fact, doctors have a name for it, and I don't know. It's called, I don't have my mama glasses on. I can't read this.
You want me to read it?
It's called postcoital dysphoria, or PCU.
Postcoital dysphoria.
Postcoital dysphoria, PCD.
I would like to look into a study that takes these group of guys, the 4 out of however many you said, and I would like to delve into their past.
It's
see what kind of home life they had growing up.
Well, here, let me tell you. I think it goes into it, but it's post-orgasmic depression.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful. You can't put those two together.
Listen, we were going down a road. In a study of about 1,200 men from 78 different countries, researchers led by this professor, Robert Schweitzer, conducted a 30-minute... Schweitzer. But anyway, conducted a 30-minute survey with sexually active men consisting of 14 questions about their sexual orientation, their current relationship, and any history of sexual dysfunction. From the results, it was found that 41% of men had suffered from PCD in their lifetime. 20% of men had experienced it within the last month, and about 4% experienced it nearly all the time. While the reasons vary why, the most common causes, you want to know, of having a history of sexual or emotional abuse during their childhood. So you were on something.
Bam, it always goes back to that.
Or sexual dysfunction, including an underactive sex drive or problems with ejaculation.
That could be depressing.
Yeah.
Problems with ejaculation.
Yes. It says while more studies
or an erection, that would make me sad.
Yeah. While more studies are required to shed further light on PCD, including what causes it and what may help to prevent it, Schweitzer believes the study does at least help show that men are more sexually complicated than the stereotypes might have us to believe. What do you think about that?
You know what? Here's what I think about that. That
Tell us.
We are in our world today. We complicate everything. So I'm not going to let that penetrate my mind. No pun intended. I'm not. I'm going to be strong, and I'm going to just wait for the sadness to come. And if it ever shows up, I'm going to say, get out of here.
Screw you and your survey. So tonight, if we take a little roll in the hay, I'm gonna look over and you're gonna be crying.
I'll just be boo-hooing. I'll just be boo-hooing. No. I don't think I mean, I might.
What is the...
If you hurt me, like, painfully, you might make me cry, but not out of sadness.
What is the most common emotion or feeling that you have afterwards? Is there do you feel a certain type of way every single time, or does it just vary? Like
hungry.
Are you hungry every single time afterwards?
Not every time, no.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Is there like a... Is that when I hit you with a little hit training in the sheets?
Yeah, and I'm like, usually it's done, I feel good about myself. Like, I feel good. I'm like, yeah. Like, us dudes, we need that. That's how you feed us, and we can feel like we're the man. And it's might be stupid, but I think it's just the way the world works. It's the way we were built. It's the way we were built all through the history of humans. Just men need to be validated in certain ways.
And that's how men are validated.
Well, it's like you're not getting any, and you're not getting any action. You don't have that female. There's that ego everybody has,
right?
And women have the same thing, I think.
Yeah.
So if you're not getting any male attention whatsoever, and then you need it. You need it to feel like, okay, yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
definitely.
I got this. Like, I'm the man. I'm the man.
And you, women need, I feel like, yes, we need sex, of course, but in order for us to be validated, I think we need compliments more.
Yeah.
Like,
I think men need respect.
Complimented.
And women need, what do women need?
I think we need complimented and, like, praised and treated like princesses. That's what, like, that makes us feel worthy. Well, yeah, I want to be treated like a princess.
And I'm late on my kids and my girls. I've been treating them not like princesses.
But you know what I mean.
Kinda
I don't mean spoiling or, like, buying me stuff or anything like that. I'm just talking about treatment, you know what I mean? And compliments.
Yeah.
Because women love compliments. We'll take them from anybody. Even the creepy people, like I had to face today at a stoplight.
It's always nice to get a compliment.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's always nice for some random in a work construction truck to try to get me to roll my window down and then flick his tongue at me. That was something.
It's interesting how that works. And again, I don't understand it. I don't understand.
With my kids in the car.
He was aggressive. He was really pursuing.
He looked over and he saw my kid. Luckily, Nate wasn't in the car. It was just one of my kids and her boyfriends. And they're like in the back seat together.
Right.
And I know he had to see him. But anyway, that's beside the point. What I'm saying.
The thing is, you got to think, this guy wanted me so bad, he was willing to make a complete fool of himself in front of my children.
And he had somebody in the truck with him.
And like, get that girl.
Now, what was he going to say to me if I rolled down the window? I should have humored him and just rolled down the window. What in the world? I can't even imagine.
I got some lines for you next time that happens to roll down your window and say.
Give them to me.
I'm not going to on air.
Why?
They're very dirty and gross. And it'll just freak them out.
Well,
They'll probably drive off.
Or they'll follow me. I don't know where you're going with this. We'll have to talk about that later.
Yeah.
But, anyway. So there's that. Also, I have another question.
Come with it.
Were we done with that one?
Yeah, I'm not sad.
You're not sad. Okay. So, marriage. Like, we had Butch and Lisa in here the other night.
Yes, we did.
And they said they were going to take flying lessons together.
Right. But separate.
But together. I mean, something that they're doing together, even though they're not going to be in the same plane, which I understand why.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting at is, I think we need to do something together that's a little bit more adventurous. Because after they said that, I read this other article in the same little magazine.
Are you reading now?
Gosh, no. Very little.
Okay. Well, it's good for you. You're doing a great job.
I ran across these little pamphlets.
In the crapper?
In the bathroom that comes with our razors. So if you guys get those Shave Club... Oops.
Notification. Take your shirt off.
I'll take my... Oh, shoot. There's two.
Take your pants off.
Nope. Anyway, if you guys are members of the Shave Club, you get these little pamphlets. They're called... So, hold on a minute. What are they called, Jeff? Because I think that a lot of... What? It's your bathroom reader or whatever. And I picked it up. because it was called the love-hate issue, and that's where I'm getting some of this topics from. There is an article in there where there is a couple that she lets him throw knives at her. Like, like the circus thing where she's on a board.
Let's do it.
She's on a board and you spin, you know what I mean? And she throws absolutely 100% not happening.
I agree with that. I don't think it'd be a good idea.
It was the wife's idea. And
she crazy, that girl.
She said he had never thrown knives at a person before, but she had an instinct that he'd be good at it. So one day she suggested to him that they do it. And they were self-taught, and they supported each other doing it, and it built trust.
Trust.
Well, you think? I trust you.
That's a lot of trust,
There is no
yo.
way, if you're not trained, and I haven't seen you do it, that you're throwing a knife at me.
I would agree with that, yeah.
No.
Okay, so what are you saying? You want to do something risky with me to build trust?
What I'm saying is...
rock climb?
Is I'm saying that... No, I don't really want to rock climb.
We could camp. We could start a...
It just... If you do something a little more out there, it'll bring... Like, not that we need to be brought together, but it's just another level. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I like the idea.
And it's something a little more... It's challenging. It's not just like going on a date. Or it's not just...
It's another hobby you can do together.
Right. It's not just going to uncork and create, which I would love to do again, by the way.
That was fun, yeah.
That's just an event. That's just a date. You know what I mean? That we go
it's something you can
it's
build
something
on
that
and
you're
work
like
on.
working on together.
Right.
And don't ask me to go to jiu-jitsu or that Krav Maga.
How did you know?
Because I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I'm not going to roll around on the ground.
I've got to start jiu-jitsu back up.
I'm not going to roll around on the ground with people that I don't know and people that I don't want to be pinned down. I don't want to be choked out in that type of situation.
Okay.
I'm not doing it with you.
Okay.
So don't ask me.
Fine.
A.
That's cool.
And B, why I'm not doing it is because you've already done it. You already know, and you're not. It's got to be something
I've been off for a while. So
it doesn't matter. It's got to be something new to both of us.
Okay, what's it going to be? We got to come up with a list. We got to check it twice, and then we got to pick something.
Let's brainstorm it.
Let's brainstorm something crazy.
I wouldn't mind the rock climbing idea if we didn't live in Charleston, West Virginia. There's nowhere to do that.
Oh man, we could go up to Beckley.
Okay, because we're going to go to Beckley often.
Down to Beckley, but up.
We're going to go to Beckley often. It's got to be something local and easy. Our life's already crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just throwing the idea out there. I think it would be nice and it would be neat.
It would be neat. We're going to come up with a list of things.
We could even come up with something that, like, you don't even have to go do it. Like, I mean, we could do something that, like, we can just do at home.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's got to have an adrenaline rush to it. It's got to have some excitement to it. So it's got to be something like we should start, like...
We're doing
like shooting guns. Like, together, and then hunting. Like, we could kill a freaking animal together, the adrenaline rush.
That sounds terrible.
No, like, we could go hunting, and we would train to do it.
I don't like the woods.
Stuff. You would learn to love the woods.
I don't like the woods. We went on that hike that one time, and I got freaking paranoid, and I was wanting to leave, like, I was afraid we were going to get lost in the woods, because I watched too much TV, and I was wanting to leave, like, a little marking so we knew how to get back out.
That was a great day.
Even though we had our cell phones. We
did, and I knew exactly where we were. We were in South Charleston. we went in Asheville. We went in the mountains. Which was awesome, and I can't believe it. We didn't have anything on us. We could have got eaten by a bear.
I want a marked trail, preferably paved. Come in.
You want to?
We're having a visitor. Hi, Kaylee. We're doing a podcast. How are you?
Dalen's leaving.
Where is he? Bye, Dalen.
See ya.
Tell him we said bye, that we're just doing a podcast.
Come here.
All right, Callie. Tell him we said bye. You can shut my door.
Okay.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Anyway, children. Yeah, I just don't think that's for me, is what I'm trying to say.
All right.
But we need to come up with something, don't you think?
Yeah.
I have an idea. No, because it would require us leaving here and paying. I was going to say take ballroom dancing lessons.
Oh no, that's not risky or fun.
I think it would be fun. What about hip hop dancing?
No,
we can put it on. I know what we can do. We could clear out the family room.
Salsa dancing.
We could push the furniture back. We could turn on a YouTube self-taught hip-hop dancing every night and learn dances.
That's the equivalent of you going into the woods.
The kids would love it.
I don't care what the kids would love. I want to love it.
Okay, well that's not happening then. So what could it be?
It's got to be something fun and exciting. We could parachute.
No.
Or we could just learn to fly.
It doesn't. No. Angie doesn't like to fly with a professional pilot, let alone. No way. No. And it's got to be more than a one-time thing. It can't just be, like I said, it can't just be like a date, an event.
That's what I'm saying. I want it to be more than a one-time thing.
I don't know.
I don't want it to just be a fling.
You don't want to have a fling with me?
I mean, we can role play it, but
Oh my gosh, you're crazy. Well, anyway, I just thought I would throw it out there to you. I'm sure there's something that we can do.
You know what? I love it. I love the idea. We just gotta brainstorm it.
Yeah.
We gotta think what there is. We need to figure out some things. We'll come up with some.
And
stuff.
it's gotta be cheap or free.
I would like something adventurous and outdoorsy.
I mean, I guess we're doing this
Personally.
podcast. That's kind of something that we're doing.
This
But
is a
at
big
this-
bonding moment
it
for us.
is,
This
but-
podcast stuff.
It is.
It's fun.
Oh, you know what? Here we go. Okay, so
More
I'm
guests.
getting texts from our daughters. Guess at this time of night what they're texting me.
They want to go somewhere. They need something.
No.
They're texting you that they love you and they appreciate you.
Oh no. They're texting me about the hot water situation because here, listen.
Oh no.
Y'all listen.
Oh no.
Listen. We have, you already know, 7 people in this house. We have 4 kids, me and Jeff, and then one of our kids' boyfriends is here 95% of the time. Okay? And we all want to shower in the evenings, right? Because that's a normal time to shower. You come home from work, you come home from school, right before you get ready to get settled and chill for the night, you want to shower. So herein lies the problem. We run out of hot water. Not only do we need to shower, our dishwasher's broke. Need I remind you?
Oh, our dishwasher is broke.
Jeff.
Yeah, I need to check that.
So we have to wash our dinner dishes. So then that takes the hot water. And then by the time, Brooke gets a shower, Gary gets a shower, Jeff gets a shower, then I get a shower. Kaylee showers in the mornings, and Nate showers late, like right before bed. Maddie usually has to take the cold shower because she comes home last. Well, the other night, we had World War III up in the Runyons. Did we or did we not?
It was crazy.
Because I will tell you something right now. I'm just going to share something with you guys. Our daughter Maddie's 18, and you know how 18-year-olds are. They already know. They're already like, she's basically already checked out, right? She's a good girl. We let her go do things. She makes good grades. She holds down a good job. She's responsible. She's where she says she's going to be. She's home when she says she's going to be home, but she's not home that much. She was gone for 3 days. 3 days with friends and stuff like that. So Sunday, she works 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And that's 12 hours, obviously. So she texts me and she says, here's how it goes. Has anyone showered? I need hot water. I say, someone is in now. She says, oh my gosh, literally every time. That's annoying. Like they have all day to shower and decide to do it when I get home from my 7 to 7s. That's so aggravating. How long do I have to wait? I said they don't do it on purpose, but probably 20 minutes. She says, okay, but why you shower at 9 p.m. when you have all night makes no sense. Who's in right now? Because if it's Brooke or Gary, tell them the other one isn't allowed to get in until I'm out.
Oh, snap.
I say, okay. So I text Brooke. I say, don't get in. Like, let's let Maddie shower. And then she says to me.
Keeps on going.
She says to me.
To you.
I pay the bills in this house. You and I.
She didn't say that to you.
No. I'm pausing. And,
right,
and
it sounds like she's saying that to you.
No. Pause. Pause from the text reading. Jeff and I pay the bills in this house. We buy her food. We provide everything that she needs. And then she proceeds to say, from now on Sundays, can everyone be showered before 7? Because I'm literally exhausted. All I want to do is come home and sleep, and they've been home doing nothing all day. Like, that's not fair. It's so frustrating. I could cry right now. Like, if they don't start showering before 7, I'm just going to stay somewhere else Sunday nights. Like, this type of stuff makes me livid. I've been dealing with people all day, and I've had enough for real. And I said, me too. I've had enough too. Trust me. Go shower. And she says, is it cold? I need hot water. And I said, it should be fine. And then I just lost it. I told them, because Brooks texted me on the other side, being like, why should I have to wait to shower? You know what I mean?
Right.
So she's sitting here telling me that everybody needs to be showered for her. Now do tell me how that went down.
It didn't go well.
No, because I call her upstairs, and I told her to sit down in a chair, and she's in a towel. Only in a towel with her shower bag. Like she's getting ready to shower. And I told her to sit down, and she sat down and looked at me and rolled her eyes.
Not a good move.
Jeff's in the bathroom at this time.
Not a good move.
And I lost my crap. Y'all, I'm telling you, it wasn't pretty. I didn't put my hands on her because she was in a towel, or I would have. But I did take her shower bag and I threw it. And we had a big fight, which she proceeded to scream and cry at me. And I screamed at her. And she went to her room, and I went after her, and she slammed the door in my face. Needless to say, that didn't go over well either.
No.
So I say all that to say, she's texting me right now.
About that?
As we speak.
Oh, come on, people. When are you going to learn?
About the showers, but it's okay.
It's okay.
She says, how's the shower? Is it hot? It's okay if not. I can wait. I don't care. I'm just wondering. And I said, Brooke is getting in. And she said, will it still be hot like anyone showered recently? Because if not, I'm going to get into it. That's better.
That's better.
There's no demands there.
They need to be a little nervous.
What kid demands a shower schedule? Nobody wants to shower at 3 p.m. We all want to shower like between 7 and 9. That's a normal time to freaking shower.
It is a normal time to freaking shower. Completely normal.
So there we go. So if you don't have teenagers, if you are someone who has a 3 or 4 or 5-year-old, and you're frustrated with your kids or even an infant, hang on.
Just hold on for it. You're gonna have some great moments.
It's gonna get
some really
get better, and then it's
crazy moments,
and then it's gonna suck again. No, listen, I wouldn't trade. I think I said this the other day. I wouldn't trade. I wouldn't want to go back to baby days. Did we talk about that with Butch and Lisa?
We've talked about it, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I don't mind these years, but this 18-year-old, I know everything, and I'm entitled to everything.
It's just part of the game. You just got to ignore them.
So anyway.
So, back to the things to do together.
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's go back
Remember
to that.
Yeah, Let's go back there.
I like it.
All right, I'm going to go through a list here.
Sure.
And we're going to talk about them.
Okay, go.
Because I think this would be a fun one.
What?
Hold on, I'm trying to get to the list. Go scuba diving. You could start lessons at what you see. It's a controlled environment. You're going underwater.
I don't like being underwater like that.
Oh, but it's so cool.
So
you can do that.
That would scare me. But go ahead.
It's exciting though. That's the thing, and it's controlled.
Well,
it's not like we're going in
you
caves.
gotta pay for it.
No, you pay for the lessons, and you don't have to buy gear. You rent it when you go places. Okay. Go snorkeling, but that's too hard because we don't want it. The last time we did that in the Canal River, it just sucked.
No, last time we snorkeled was Cozumel.
I know.
And I cut my foot open because I panicked. Remember that? I cut my toe open on the reef because I saw a fish up close and I panicked.
You freaked the freak out. We could do bowling. Start bowling together. We could get our bags. We could go down. We could just start a hobby of bowling.
Now we're talking.
Which is fun. I like to bowl.
I'm not opposed to that.
And it's nerdy and it's fun.
It's so nerdy.
But it is
that
fun.
one can stay on the list.
That's on the list. Gardening. Which I like gardening. I think it'd be fun to have a garden.
I'm opposed to
honestly.
that. I'm opposed to that because we could dig up where the play set is and make that a big garden.
Heck yeah, we could.
I'm not opposed to that idea.
We could make an awesome garden, but then you'd have to fence it up to keep the deer out. There's so many deer up here.
But that's not a bad idea.
We could have our friend Jordan help us get it going because he's a gardening freak, and Mindy. And then there's a lot of other people that know about gardening. Hiking. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Rock climbing. We
Yeah.
talked about that. Camping.
I'm not a camper.
No tennis.
No.
Go to the beach. Duh.
I mean, seriously.
Kayaking.
No.
Surfing. Yes.
Mm-mm.
Biking. No.
Nah.
Beach volleyball.
Oh my gosh, we don't have a beach.
Parasailing.
No.
Run a marathon.
No.
Skiing.
No.
No, I don't like those. Horseback riding, no.
I don't.
Indoor hobbies to do. Cooking together.
Oh my gosh, we do that on the
Bake.
reg.
Play video games. Start a blog. Hey, let's start a blog.
Let's start a podcast.
Too late, man. We got a podcast. So anyway, there's some things. Have a movie marathon. That is fun, actually.
I know, but I mean, like something that you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean. Like photography or hiking or play or dance or bird watching. Bird watching.
Bird watching. Some
Or
parents do.
origami. Bird watching is fascinating.
It is.
It is
but it's not something
fascinating.
that I want to do.
No, I wouldn't think so.
I'm not opposed to the garden and the bowling. I mean, I guess, but I don't know. If I was, I'm not good with even flowers, so I'm not sure how I would do it with the garden. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Jeff. I don't know. We'll come up with something fun.
I'm excited about it. That was a
Yeah.
great idea. I'm glad you thought of that.
Oh.
I like doing things with you, and I like doing risky things. Like I want to do something that's going to get some adrenaline pumping, like scuba diving or bowling. Nothing like rolling a strike.
Oh my.
Nothing
gosh.
like slamming that turkey.
Oh,
Is that a way you say? Is that the way you say it?
I don't know if you slam a turkey, but
You crack a turkey.
a turkey's when you get 3 strikes in a row.
Yeah, look at us. We're already in the game.
I don't know. We'll figure something out. I just feel like we have so much going on. Probably realistically, it won't happen. But
Yeah, well, don't say that.
even if you don't do something like regularly like that, maybe just plan a different type of date, something that you don't normally do, just to spice things up. You know what I mean?
I like it.
I like it too.
I think
Keep things popping.
keep things popping.
Keep things popping. I'm still not opposed to the doing the hip hop dancing in the family room.
Eh.
Come on, let's
Okay.
just do it just for shock value one night. Like, seriously, move all the furniture back, put on a YouTube video of, like, how to hip-hop dance, and turn it up really loud, and see the reactions we get from the kids.
You know what, though? It would be kind of cool to, like, learn some dances and get really good at them, and then when we're out, we could
See?
just solo dance.
See,
and
I'm
just
not-
kill people just gather around and be like, yeah, and we could be, like, kid and play.
That's what I'm saying.
Be like
So,
kicking boots and, like...
Kicking boots. See, my idea is not so bad, right? You can admit it.
It's not bad, but it's weird.
It's weird, but are we not weird?
We're weird, yeah. We're so weird, I think we can put this to bed. All right, baby.
Peace out.
Good night.